Wow, when I say I watched the worst slasher film I've ever seen, am I being dramatic like the diva I am? No, not this time. I'm telling the truth. So, I gotta tell you guys a flashback. I know, another useless flashback that doesn't add anything to this video. But I think on Wednesday, I was trying to watch something on the television and I went on HBO Max and looked on what they had added for November and I saw this creepy poster for this movie called Cry Wolf. And I was like, this looks interesting. So I played the trailer. I was like, this looks horrible. Just another throwaway early 2000s horror film. So I played the trailer. So I continued to watch the trailer. And I was about to turn it off. Then they showed this. And
Let's convince them murderers on campus. They're the sheep, and we're the wolves. We're gonna create a killer. He needs a name.
The wolf. The neon ski mask.
Give him a camo jacket, too.
What else does every good mass murderer have?
How about a gun?
But a knife would be scarier.
First death is always a townie.
Which is just a warning shot.
my eyes opened up. And a nice Grinch smile appeared. I knew I had to watch this movie that was called Cry Wolf. A early 2000s movie about the internet being a scary place? Yes, please. That is my fucking tea. Pour me that bad fear-mongering all day. And you guys know by this point, if you're a subscriber, by the way, you could just click if you're not a subscriber, I mean, just click that subscribe button. Is this a desperate way to get subscribers? Yeah. But shit, am I talking to my therapist? Where's this joke? I don't know. Anyway, back at the early 2000s and mid 2000s is when the internet was used more. This is when people barely used the internet back then, but the internet was starting to get more popular at the late 90s and early 2000s, and Hollywood was like, what if we make the internet scary? And you think Hollywood is running out of ideas today? Nah, they've always been for a while, because they made so much horror films based on the internet, and surprise, they're all bad. They tried making the internet scary and it was a total opposite. It was just hilarious. Just imagine making a movie based on how scary the internet is. That could make some great movies, like The Social Network is a great example. But Hollywood was like, fuck that. Make the internet kill people somehow. But sir, how do we do that? I don't know. I don't give a fuck. Just give me a script and let's make some money. And the thing is, it won't be scary. It'll just be hilarious instead. So I was excited and eager to watch this movie just from that clip. Creating a killer online is the stupidest shit I've ever heard of. Perfect. But man, I regret watching this movie. Because it's not unbearable to watch, but no, I could watch this movie, but oh my, when I say it's one of the worst dialogue and the most non-natural dialogue I've ever heard of, I mean it. These characters sound like robots, not humans. And I knew the story was going to be bad, but I didn't realize how horrible the story was actually going to be. This story doesn't make sense. And not logical at all. You'll know what I mean. But when I actually talk about the plot of the movie. So the movie begins with a girl running in the woods when it's nighttime, but you can't see a goddamn thing. It was all pitch black screen. I couldn't see shit for this whole scene. And I hate when films have night scenes and it's pitch black. Guys, film school lesson time. When you shoot a night scene, have lighting still, but turn the lighting to low, but still have lighting for when the audience watches your movie and they get to that scene where it's nighttime, they can see what's going on. It's not that hard. It's so annoying that people don't understand that. Or shoot it during the daytime, but in editing, lower the color correction to very low where it looks like it's nighttime again. Both options aren't hard, but the director seemed like it was his first day at his job. He seemed like an idiot. So of course, like every horror cliche, the girl trips, in the woods, and instead of getting up like a normal person would, she just sits there. Bitch, what the fuck are you doing? Get up and escape. So then her phone rings and the killer finds her and shoots her. Not a great start for the movie. So then the new guy at this private school, and he gets to the new private school, and there's this random ginger girl sitting there, and he's asking her about the classes and stuff, and she right away, for some reason, has a hard-on for this new guy. I mean, he's very average looking, but oh, he's British. It's horrible. That's why. No, I'm not excusing this. It's just very stupid. And again, back from the early 2000s, girls are objects, and they fall for anybody, the white producers thought. So then, school is out, and we get the fakest montage I've ever seen. I mean, we see 30-year-old students talking and laughing out loud, playing football in front of the school. Like, I graduated high school at May this year. And when school was over, people just walked to their cars and got the hell out of there. It's so unrealistic, and it feels forced to add this montage. And again, I laughed thinking about how they want you to think these are teenagers when they look like they're 30 or 40-year-olds going to a community college, not a private high school. So the British guy goes to his dorm and meets his new roommate, and whoa, it's the same guy from Supernatural, who for some reason is in all horrible horror films and remakes. He's a character from the trash remake of House of Wax that I might make a video on at the future. And the British guy's roommate is very stereotypical white guy. So I guess the British guy thinks he's friends with his roommate's friends because he goes to an empty church with them and they hang out there. Why would you hang out at an empty church when you have dorms? Like, are they scared to be caught by the supervisors? They'll hang out at a church instead? It's so stupid. Just hang out at the dorms like normal people would. Again, do you know what I mean when I say they act like robots? So they start playing this game, kind of like Who's the Werewolf game, and the ginger girl marks someone with a marker for who is the liar. And they play, and then the British guy thinks he's Sherlock Holmes because he claims one of the friends is the liar because the friend is drinking from an empty beer bottle. How the fuck would you know that? What? Were you actually really watching this guy like a creep to discover this? So yeah, he was the liar, this friend, and I swear, when I saw the scene, I was like, are you kidding me? So for them to know you're truly the liar, you were marked with a Sharpie or a marker from the ginger girl. So to know, they take off their shirts. The girls show their bras to them. The men show their chest to them. What the fuck is this? Why would you mark them on the chest? Oh, so they can show the girls half naked, because this was the early 2000s. It's so bizarre and just out of nowhere. Then they have lunch the next scene, and for some reason, every friend insults each other, and not the normal friendly insults. No, they go hard on each other, especially the Asian friend and the goth friend. The Asian girl says he can die a horrible death. Again, what kind of friend would say that? Oh, they're just toxic friends, that's alright. But then she says she hopes he gets the worst herpes. What was that for? And they call themselves friends? So then the ginger gets the genius idea. So since a student was killed, let's make a serial killer online. What? Are you serious again? What humans is like, you know what? I'm gonna fake being a serial killer online. I can tell you, nobody. So the ginger girl and the British guy go to the computer lab and they write an email. That's right, an email. So they start creating this serial killer. They act like they're creating the best fan fiction ever. And they have these stupid flashes of the killer and they thought it was cool. Nah, it was just really stupid. And that's another stupid thing. I really think they forgot this was a horror film because their scares are just fast cuts and fast flashes. It's not scary, it's just really annoying and lazy. So as they sent out these emails to everyone at the school, I guess somehow everyone read that one email and they talk about this serial killer as if the killer is real. And again, I think this movie forgot if this email of the killings the serial killer did was trending so much, people would have found articles and news about this serial killer and his victims. But no, this movie is saying, no, everyone believe things online. You know what? Shut the fuck up. Because someone, or I should say, lots of people who read this email would do research and realize this is fake. But no, everyone is stupid and believes shit on the internet. So then the friends are talking. They add to the email about the victims he killed, and it's the friends, but they put different names for the victims, but it's them. And then they have flashes of the friends being killed by the serial killer, and I'll just spoil it. It's flashes of the friends' actual deaths. This movie literally spoiled what's going to happen during the movie. I mean, were they on coke editing this movie? So this movie, for some reason, keeps showing this old man. So you're thinking, oh, he's going to be the killer. They're showing him so much. No, he's not the killer. They just have these random shots of this old man for nothing. He's not the killer, as you'll find out, because, oh, the twist. Again, what were they thinking? So later on during the film, the British guy goes to this room at the school and he sees the teacher of this movie. Oh yeah, and he's also a creep. He's also a creep in this film because him and the ginger girl make out, and the British guy sees this happening. So what do you think he's gonna do? Go to the authorities and tell them what happened, or be a little bitch and be heartbroken? Yeah, it's option 2. He's heartbroken. Are you fucking joking? I mean, that's so ridiculous. He didn't even know the ginger girl for that long. It's been a few days, and you never flirted with her. She does, but he doesn't. They don't kiss. So why is he acting heartbroken? Could have just went to the police to report that a teacher and a student are kissing. So, nah, I'm gonna cry about it. What a bitch. So then the killer messes up the British guy and Supernatural guy's dorm room. And what do you think the guy from Supernatural acts like? Of course he wants to beat up the British guy, because he thinks the British guy messed up their dorm room. Even if it doesn't make sense, because why would the British guy break stuff at their dorm room? It makes no sense, but uh-oh, it's the killer. But the thing I don't understand is that I'm pretty sure the school has security cameras, so why aren't the security guards at this private school stopping the killer making a mess at their dorm room? Again, makes no sense, because during this whole movie, the school doesn't do anything about the email that is going around about a serial killer being at their school. Not realistic at all. The school leaders would definitely investigate what is going on, but whatever. What is logic? Then someone on Messenger board online is claiming to be the killer and is harassing the British guy, threatening him. But the British guy thinks it's one of his friends, even if he could have just clicked on the guy's profile to see who's harassing him online. But everyone in this film is so stupid and doesn't think. So on the night of Halloween, the British guy is cleaning a room at the school. Well, it's the lunchroom. Don't know why I had a hard time saying that. But anyway, oh no, the killer is stalking him by looking at him through the door window. So this is one of the worst killers I've ever seen, because this killer, a fool of a killer, trips and falls. This killer needs to read How to Be a Killer for Dummies. So then the British guy runs out and he goes to this Halloween party. And everyone there is wearing what the killer wears. Again, no one would do that. No one would dress up as a serial killer for Halloween because it's wrong and just offensive. So then the British guy goes to his car and tries starting up the car, but he notices blood on the hand wheel. And somehow this killer can teleport, because somehow he knew the British guy would go to this car. And the British guy gets attacked. And what? It's a prank the whole time? The killer was one of the female friends? Wow, great friends you got, British guy. So moving on close to the end of the film, the British guy talks to his friends at this empty church for some reason, and the friends confess that most of the crazy stuff that happened is because of them, because earlier on, the British guy discovered a knife at his backpack and drops it on the ground during class. Again, wow, what some friends he's got. But then the British guy realizes that there is a killer going after them. So then one of the female friends is gonna take a shower, and she's talking to her boyfriend on the phone. He wants a picture from her, and she takes a picture of herself and sends it to the boyfriend. And the boyfriend notices there's something behind her in that picture. You're telling me the girl didn't see that person behind her while sending that photo to her boyfriend? Again, what is logic to them? So, this is no prank. It's the killer for real. Then most of the friends get killed from the killer, and the British guy witnesses it all of it. So he then shoots Bon Jovi's character because he thought he was the killer. But guys, guess what? It was a prank, bro. That's right, the friends pranked the British guy. And wow, again, what some friends he's got. There's no killer. The friends are still alive. It was a prank, bitch. But you wait, there's more twists. So the British guy killed Bon Jovi's character and was arrested. But he was let go because he's rich and white. So then you find out, because I must say that Ginger must have some good pussy, because that British guy just forgives her for having him kill an innocent person because of a prank. But she says something, and the British guy realizes that Ginger was the killer the whole time. What? Yes, she killed the girl at the woods from the beginning because she was jealous that the creepy teacher was fucking another student. So she killed the girl in the woods, convinced the friends to join her on making a fake serial killer online to trick the students at the school for some reason, I don't know, and have this prank so the British guy would shoot and kill the teacher. Are you shitting me? They thought it was genius? No, it was the stupidest twist I've ever seen. Such trash. So yeah, that was Cry Wolf, the most horrible slasher movie I've ever seen. But if you guys enjoyed this video, because even if I ranted a lot about this horrible movie, I enjoyed making it. So subscribe, because it's a great video, and I got one of the best channels. It's a prank. Just subscribe, like, and share. Follow me on my socials. Peace out, guys. Peace.